Hi, good afternoon everybody, it's Dave O'Dart here, another little lesson for you, and today it's a little phrasing idea using triplets that I've been working on. It's very simple, but I think effective, but you can be the judge of that. So I'm going to show you how I've put together this little idea, and I'm also going to show you a few applications with some different grooves so you can see how it works with the different grooves, and then you kind of get an idea of how I'm practicing it to then take it out there and gig it. So the idea is to have two groups of 3 notes. Very simply, the first 3 notes are the thing that's going to change. The way I'm going to play it is if I'm going to play the first of the 3 notes on a tom-tom, I'm going to use this middle tom-tom here. So that will sound like this, okay? 3 notes, first note here. Very simple. Okay, second one. If I'm going to play the second of the 3 notes using a tom-tom, I'm going to use my smallest tom-tom, the high tom-tom. So that will sound like this. And finally, if I'm going to play the third note of those 3 notes on a tom-tom, I am going to use my lowest tom, the floor tom, low tom. And that will sound like this. So far, hopefully that's really easy to follow. Now the last 3 notes, I'm going to play 2 snare drums with my left hand and a bass drum to finish it off. So that is going to stay the same every time. So here it goes. Okay, so now I'm going to take the first tom-tom of those 3 notes and I'm going to play it 4 times, and I'm going to finish off the 3 notes with that left and foot to make 6 notes altogether. So here we go. And now the second note. And finally the third note. Now the idea is to have a freedom of movement and expression, so I can choose any one of those little orchestrations I've just practiced and make some sort of little triplet based solo or fill using it. But to start with, I'm going to use my method of splitting 4 beats into different amounts of each phrase. So if I take that first tom-tom idea and I play it 3 times, and I'll take the high tom-tom idea and I'll play it once to give me 4 beats, and it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could take the high tom idea, so that's on the second note, and I'll do that twice, say, and then I'm going to take the last note on the low tom, I'm going to take that twice, again giving me 4 beats, and that will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. I'll take 1 of the middle tom, 1 of the high tom, and 2 of the low tom, again to give me 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you could carry on doing that for as long as you want. I'm working in 4s because that's the easiest way to develop a concept. And then once you've got that thoroughly down and you're able to play in 3 or 5 or 7 or whatever you're playing, then you can start adding it to that vocabulary. Okay, so I'm just going to try and create some fluent sounds using those 3 orchestrations, and I'm going to try and stick rigidly, because it's very easy to go off point, rigidly to first note here of those 3, second note here of those 3, and the third note of those 3 down there, and see what happens. Okay, here we go. A little bit longer, just for demonstration purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've already gone off. Let's do that again. There we go. All right. So So now that little idea I can now try putting into practice. So here's the thing, it's going to feel and sound different depending on which groove you play it with. So I'm going to try a few different ones, starting with a sort of a loose rock sort of quarter note based feel on the hi-hat. I'm going to keep the tempo fairly fast, otherwise the phrase is not going to sound quite right, and the phrase is going to be played in 8th note triplets. Okay, so here we go. Now let's slow it down a little bit. I'm going to play a straight 8th groove on the hi-hat, and this time when I play these ideas I'm going to be thinking of playing those 6 notes all in one beat, in other words a sextuplet or 16th note triplet. So here we go, let's see how this one sounds. Now let's take an 8th note shuffle and see how a similar idea works with that. Again, when I'm playing the 8th note shuffle, the phrase is going to be in 8th note triplets. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's try that. Let's take a 16th note shuffle. I'm going to play it on the ride this time, and again this phrasing idea is going to be in 16th note triplets. And then finally, what if I take a sort of like a jazz ride pattern, a swing pattern, and see with that style of music how it would fit in. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.